With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I declare that all the Honorable Judges have assembled. With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request Honorable Srimati Justice Lisa Gill, Judge, to deliver speech.
Namaskar. A very good afternoon to all of you. Honorable the Chief Justice, Shri Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, esteemed sister and brother judges, Honorable former judges of this court, Judge of the Bombay High Court, Shri Dhananjay Leonard, Additional Solicitor General, Shri Srinivas, Leonard Advocate General, Shri Prabhunath, President, Andhra Bar High Court Advocates Association, Shri Dwarkanath Reddy, Chairman Bar Council Andhra Pradesh, Shri Lakshmi Narayan, Public Prosecutor, Shri Sambasiv Pratap, Learned Advocate General, Learned Law Officers of the state, Learned Senior Advocates, esteemed members of the bar, all members of the judicial fraternity, the members, secretaries, Andhra Pradesh State Legal Services Authority, Secretary Andhra Pradesh High Court Legal Services Authority, all the officers of the registry, members of the staff, the family members of Honorable the Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, today we have assembled at this momentous occasion to bid farewell to an eminent jurist, an able administrator, and above all, a human being par excellence, Honorable the Chief Justice, Shri Dheeraj Singh Thakurji. Justice Thakur was born on 25th of April 1964. He enrolled as an advocate in the year 1989 with the Bar Council of Delhi and subsequently the Bar Council of Jammu and Kashmir. His Lordship was designated as Senior Advocate in the year 2011. He made a mark as a competent lawyer with immense professional capabilities. Justice Thakur was appointed as permanent judge of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir on 8th of March 2013. He has had a rich experience also at the High Court of Judicature at Bombay, where he was transferred to on 10th of June 2022. His Lordship was sworn in as the Chief Justice of this High Court, the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, on 28th of July 2023. As we all know, Justice Thakur hails from a family long associated with public life and law. His esteemed father, Shri Devidas Thakurji, a person of standing and distinction, apart from having been a judge of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, went on to serve as the Chief Minister of the same state. He also adorned the office of the Governor of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Justice Thakur's elder brother, Honorable Shri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, served as the 43rd Chief Justice of India. In the case of Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur, may I say that this inheritance and lineage is but one small, minuscule aspect of his life, because since long he has risen much beyond and above the same. He has in fact created a legacy of his own. He has come to be regarded for his innate wisdom, impeccable courtesy, and faultless grace. With his quiet and unassuming manner, gentle and patient ways, which I am sure all of you are now aware of, much more on the professional side than I have been otherwise, there is at the same time a firmness which is unwavering, which has indeed proved that one does not need to raise one's voice to establish authority. That apart, the amount of judicial work is definitely in the public domain for all to see. But apart from that, Honorable the Chief Justice has done work which is immense and mind-boggling. I have tried to encapsulate the sheafs and sheafs of papers which had been given to me as the works that had been put together in this High Court by Honorable the Chief Justice. His efforts for providing proper infrastructure are indeed phenomenal. A total number of 38 court building inaugurations have been carried out. 47 foundation stones of court buildings have been laid down. This includes the Judges' Residential Enclave, Judicial Academy, High Court Guest House in Amaravati, as well as in Vishakhapatnam, and numerous others which I would not enumerate because I am sure that by now you all must be aware of them. His empathy and compassion is yet again displayed when he ensured that court halls across the state of Andhra Pradesh were got air conditioned to ensure a conducive working atmosphere to ensure seamless administration of justice. After all, if the weather is not proper, it might be impossible for proper dispensation of justice on all sides. Apart therefrom, several recruitments have been carried out during his lordship's tenure. There has been appointment of 13 district judges, 73 civil judges junior division, and 3,432 staff in the district judiciary. 245 new posts have been sanctioned in different categories in the High Court. Consequent promotions have been given to eligible candidates. 64 law clerks have been appointed during his lordship's tenure, and recently a notification has been issued to fill up 332 posts in different categories in the High Court. Immense efforts have also been made to ensure that this High Court does not lag behind on the IT front. A transformation has indeed been carried out in a seamless and an effortless manner. On the IT front, there's a long list, but I cannot resist from referring to the digital paperless courts platform, the judges' dashboard, which from personal experience, may I say, is even better than the one at the Punjab and Haryana High Court. The cause list display board systems, the meeting e-scheduler platform, MACT ClaimMate, which is indeed an important aspect, online RTI portal, then the translated judgments of Honorable Supreme Court and High Court, which are available on the official website. Dedicated portals have been created to provide structured information on government law officers and standing counsels. Virtual justice clock is in place. Mobile application has been upgraded, and there is a dynamic official website of the High Court with the virtual assistant named Lexita. This transformation has been carried out in a very quiet and a calm manner, as is the demeanor of our Honorable the Chief Justice. It appears that this has been done so effortlessly, not realizing the tireless work that has been carried out by Honorable the Chief Justice day and night. With Justice Thakur now preparing to demit office, this High Court shall indeed miss a benevolent, courteous, and a righteous gentleman judge. As Chief Justice, his contribution to this High Court will indeed remain etched in the history. A great void, to my mind, shall indeed be felt on his departure from here. That being said, as Justice Thakur steps into another chapter of his life, we wish him that this next phase is even more fulfilling, which I am sure will hold greater opportunities for him to serve humanity, because this is certainly not the time that he would start resting on his laurels. He would continue to achieve many, many more. On behalf of my sister and brother judges on the bench and my own behalf, I extend our earnest gratefulness to Honorable the Chief Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur for his second guidance, faultless direction at all times. we wish you, Lordship, and all your family members good health, abundant joy, prosperity, and success for all future endeavors. Thank you. Jai Hind.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the learned Additional Solicitor General of India for the State of Andhra Pradesh to speak on behalf of the legal fraternity.
Honorable Chief Justice, Sri Dhiren Singh Thakurji, Honorable Chief Justice Designate
Prabhu Desai, former judge of the Bombay High Court, Shri Lakshmi Narayana, public prosecutor, Shri Sambhasiva Pratap, additional advocate general, law officers, Mr. Pradeep Rai, senior advocate, Supreme Court and former advocate Supreme Court and former vice president, Supreme Court Bar Association, and Mrs. Rajshri Rai, learned senior advocates and members of the bar, members of the judicial fraternity, Director AP Judicial Academy, Member Secretary AP State Legal Services Authority, and the Secretary AP High Court Legal Services Committee, officers of the registry, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply humbled by the generous words spoken today. I accept these sentiments with gratitude, but also with the awareness that whatever I have been able to do has been part of a larger institutional effort and not an individual accomplishment. I was fortunate to be born into a family where law was not merely a profession, but a way of life. My late father, Shri Ridi Thakur, whose journey from the bar to the bench and thereafter into public life left an enduring impression on me, taught me early that integrity was the only lasting legacy a lawyer or a judge can hope to leave behind. My elder brother, Justice T.S. Thakur, under whom I had the opportunity of training and practicing, shaped my understanding of discipline, preparation, and the responsibility that comes with the privilege of addressing a court. If I stand here today having completed my journey on the bench, it is in no small measure due to the guidance I received from them and from several other seniors and mentors at the bar and also on the bench, whose encouragement, correction, and sometimes quite disapproval kept me on the right path. I owe them a debt I can never fully repay. My journey through the Jammu and Kashmir High Court, a brief but enriching tenure at the Bombay High Court, and finally my assignment as the Chief Justice of this great High Court of Andhra Pradesh has been both challenging and fulfilling. Each court has its own ethos, its own traditions, and its own expectations. But what remains constant is the faith of the people who come seeking justice. When I assumed office here, I was conscious that I was entering an institution with a proud legacy and a vibrant bar. I must say that the warmth, cooperation, and courtesy extended to me by the members of the bar made my task considerably easier. It is often said, and rightly so, that the bar is the mother of the bench and also the judge of judges. If the bar has found my conduct and my work worthy of appreciation, I consider that as the highest commendation I could receive. The task of a judge is neither simple nor easy. It requires patience in hearing, fairness in approach, courage in decision making, and courtesy in conduct. Above all, it demands a constant awareness that every order passed affects lives, liberties, and also destinies. One does not always succeed perfectly in this endeavor, but one must strive every single day to come as close as possible to that ideal. The challenges before the judiciary today are undeniable. The increasing inflow of cases reflects the faith of the people in the justice delivery system, but it also places an enormous burden on the courts. Delay in justice is a concern that must be addressed with sincerity and collective effort. This is not a responsibility that rests on the shoulders of the judges alone. The bar has an equally vital role to play. Members of the bar are not merely representatives of their clients, they are officers of the court. The obligation to assist in the fair and expeditious administration of justice is fundamental. Sensitivity to the concerns of the litigants, fairness towards opponents, and preparedness in court are essential if we were to ensure that justice is not only done but done without undue delay. As I take leave of this office, I would also like to briefly reflect upon an important aspect that will shape the future of this institution, its infrastructure. However, it is heartening to note that a comprehensive vision has been set in motion. The proposal for a justice city, which envisages not only a new High Court building, but also an international arbitration and conciliation center, a judicial academy, well-planned chambers for members of the bar, residential facilities for judges, and other supporting infrastructure, marks a significant step forward. The progress already made inspires confidence that these plans will materialize within a reasonable time frame. I must, in this context, acknowledge the efforts of the state government in taking these initiatives forward and in extending support to the development of judicial infrastructure. As I take leave of this office, I do so not only with a sense of satisfaction, but also with humility. Satisfaction because I've had the privilege of serving in this great institution. Humility because I'm aware that much remains to be done always. Before I conclude, I must acknowledge with deep gratitude the invaluable assistance rendered to me during my tenure here. I would like to thank Shri Parthasarthi, the Registrar General, Shri Sivaram, Registrar Vigilance, Shri Fazlullah, Registrar Recruitment, Shri Yedukondulu, Registrar IT, Shri Srinivas Sharma, Registrar Administration, Shri Kamlakar Reddy, Registrar Judicial, Shri Ramakrishna, Registrar Management, Shri Raghav Swami, Registrar Protocol, my secretaries, Surya Prakash Rao and Shri Rudra Pratap Reddy, my court officer, Shri Murthy, court masters, Shrimati Vijay Lakshmi, Madhavi, Shri Suresh, Somshekhar, Bharat, Dhairya and Ishwar, my law clerks, my chamber attenders, Iqbal, Raghav, and court attenders, Biswaranjan, Suresh, and Shri Prasad. The staff at my residence, Govind, Pavan Sai, Sai Murali, Gauss, Rangarao. Drivers Shankar and Lokesh. My PSOs Nagaraju, Nagababu, Raju and Vijay Kishore, whose quiet efficiency, dedication and unwavering support made the discharge of my duties possible. I also thank my colleagues on the bench, past and present, for their companionship, their wisdom, and their support. The registry and staff for their tireless effort, often unseen contribution to the functioning of this court. Before I part, I would like to convey my warmest good wishes to all members of the bar, to the officers of this court, and to all those with whom I had the privilege of interacting during my tenure here. I wish each one of you a life of continued success, fulfillment, and professional satisfaction. Today I live with a deep sense of gratitude for the institution that shaped me, for the colleagues who supported me, for the bar that guided me, and above all, for the opportunity to serve the cause of justice. As has been said, judicial independence is not the privilege of the judge, but the right of the citizen. If in the discharge of my duties, I have been able to uphold that principle in some measure by preserving fairness, strengthening institutional values, and reinforcing public confidence in the rule of law, I shall consider my tenure well spent. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I declare that the proceedings are concluded.